mind you and your English coyness. We all know, my darling, what you were doing to Lord Michael, and I know better than anyone. He was once my boyfriend, remember? I am Mary Jane Faithless, a teller of tales, a singer of songs, a chanteuse, if you will. I write the songs that make the whole world sing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, I knew Lord Michael very well, and this is very shocking. But maybe not so surprising, after all, if you play with fire.
You're right there, lady. You play with fire, you're gonna get bitten. And maybe bit up a bit more than you could play with, if you know what I mean. I'm Champagne Charlie Benson. I'm what you call an entrepreneur. You can call me Charlie, if you like. Just make sure you show some respect. You met the missus? This is Babs.
Bless you, sweetie, but I'm not your missus. Not yet. I'm Babs. Babs Crayfish. People say I'm the life of the party. But that's just cause I tell a joke or two. Really, I'm an actress. Well, I'm nearly an actress. I'll be an actress soon. I didn't really know Lord Michael Jagg, you know, but I'm sure he was a charming man. He had such an exquisite taste, if you see what I mean.
Ha! Taste! Well, I suppose he had money at any rate, which is much the same thing nowadays. I'm Brian Seward, and I work for Tatman. Dreadful little man he was. He owned the Evening Times, and I'm the wine critic for the paper. Also, for my sins, I was trying to educate him and get him to buy some decent wine for himself. It was a waste of time. The man could have drowned in a vat of manzai. And
What?
okay.
Drowned? Is that what you said? Drowned?
Manzai?
He drowned?
Drowned, yes. That man could have drowned in a vat of manzai and still have wanted a drop of lip frownish. Well, you can tell his lack of taste from this rubbish we're drinking at the moment.
Let's not get personal about the wine. Cheers.
Who's after me? What's your name?
Brian.
Brian Seward.
Oh, so I want her
Who's
to look
Wicket?
out maybe.
Yeah, because mine is Speak After Wicket.
Ah, but Wiggy's an extra guest. Wiggy's
Is
not.
it?
Oh, so Wiggy's not here. Martin's not here.
Okay.
Alright,
Yeah.
fuck Wicket.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy, I don't need any introductions. I'm Oliver Steed, actor, I tell you. I'm feeling pretty cut up about all this. He was a diamond, Lord Michael, was a prince among mice. Not a lot of people knew him. Not like I knew him. Sure,
Good song.
God, I could tell you some stories.
Oh dear.
I remember one time we were coming out of the bag of nuts with a couple of Russian birds, big girls they were, and he said to me, "No taking Kitty Killer." Hey baby, how are you?
Grateful if you just take your hands off me. Thank you. Yes, I'm Kitty Keller. Kelly. Yeah.
I got
Kitty
Killer.
Kelly.
Kitty Killer.
It
It's
says
Killer.
Kitty Killer.
Oh, well, that's easy then. She did it.
Shit. She's sitting next to a murderer.
It says Kitty Kelly here.
No, there's
Lack
loads
of testing though.
There's loads of mistakes.
You know, sometimes it seems that I'm the only journalist in the country who didn't work for Lord Michael, but I did know him. In fact, I've been writing a biography about him.
Oh, baby.
Oh, I have. Not an authorized biography, you understand, and this weekend was the first time I'd met him. A fascinating man, a man of mystery. I wonder whether the publishers are going to want their advance back.
I'll tell you what. If you're going to write about Lord Michael, I've got some smashing photos. I mean, I wouldn't have used them while he was alive. They're a bit candid, you know. But it can't do any harm now, can it? Go on, work with me, baby. I'll do you a good deal on the snaps. I'm Terence Shrimp, by the way. I'm a photographer. No, I'm not. I'm more than that. I'm an artist. That's what I am. I'm an artist. And the camera is my tool.
Well,
Why not?
I'm more interested in the real story.
Right, it says stop post. Do not continue reading until instructed. Do we eat something or drink something now?
I think we should drink something now. I need some more wine. What wine should we start on now?
Well, there's another rosé.
Can I have some more
rosé?
rosé?
Oh, Rosie wants rosé?
Well, we'll have a few bottles.
Red.
Where's the bottle? Oh, it's here, is it?
Yeah. You
I
can
take
just
it
pass
you've
them
been
over.
through the antivirus.
Would anyone like some more rosé?
I'll just... Yeah, we'll finish it. We'll get that one out of there for the next one.
Okay,
Are you
We're
gonna
not
share?
going to run out.
Well, we've got the one, right?
So are you Babs?
Hang
Or
on,
are
where's
you
the-
Martin
Oh,
F?
yes.
No, this
No,
is
There is
Babs.
no danger.
We'll get rid of that one. Babs.
That's
Put a couple of
perfect.
bottles on the
For the
table.
native English, it's easy to remember. Although, you would be Babs.
I'm Kitty Killer.
Kitty Killer. That's your dad, big.
No.
Because you got lovely Babs.
Is Babs bread?
Bread.
Buns.
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 Titties. Sorry, what?
Well,
Oh,
Try to
character.
use one that crosses, you know.
Well, that's embarrassing.
Right.
Oh,
very
that's
wrong.
tumbleweed.
I am
Womanizer.
supposed
That's
to-
your intent.
It says
It's-
be a
I'm quite
womanizer.
insulted.
Wendy, you know that really deep down, this isn't me. But it says be a womanizer. So fuck it.
Do the man stuff.
And womanizing is not the band stuff. Thanks. So, come here often. Hang on.
Where's more of the pieces of paper?
Right, so now we have to go to the dialogue. So who's Charlie?
That's me. Here. Was that my clue, geezer, saying that one of us killed Lord Michael Jagged?
If I take his trust correctly, I think that is precisely what he's suggesting.
Yeah, but you can't do that. I'm a respectable businessman, I am. I'm an upstanding member of society. If he accuses me again, I'll rip his throat out and make him eat it.
How? He won't be able to swallow if he hasn't got the throat.
I don't care. I'm Champagne Charlie, and I'll kill anyone who calls me a killer.
Get a grip on yourself, darling. Mr. Clue wasn't accusing you. Nothing particular.
Anyway, there may not be anything to accuse anyone of.
I'm sorry. That's true. Lord Michael might have killed himself.
He wouldn't have done that. He wouldn't have done that. I knew him better than anyone. He was like a brother to me. Like a blood brother. And I'm telling you, he wouldn't have killed himself.
Alright, keep your hair on. I was only saying.
Maybe you just had a massive heart attack then. Maybe he's trained himself opening his cheat battles in one.
Oh, that's me. Stop being so beastly, all of you. Poor Lord Michael's dead. I don't think I'll ever get over it.
We'll give it to the rest. You're not fooling anyone by pretending to be upset by the death of that appalling little man.
Oh, how can you be so mean about Lord Michael in front of me?
I didn't know it was your turn.
Stop it, both of you. If we were stuck here together, we might as well make the best of it. That imbecile McClue gave me a letter here that I want to have a look at.
Don't show them.
And when Martin is gone.
Oh, well.
Okay.
Who? Oh, right. So we haven't got a Martin, have we? Are you? Is nobody's
Somebody's-
Martin?
Nobody's Martin, yeah.
Okay.
Where's Martin? Okay.
Martin didn't come.
Wasting your time, you know.
We're doomed! Doomed!
Doomed, I tell you!
Right, so when you look at secret clues, it's very important that they stay secret, yeah?
Can I look at it now?
You can look at it, but don't let
Not that secret.
I'm not looking. Not looking, but... Yeah. Could you pass me the the screw. The bottle opener. Sorry.
That'd be fun. Wait for the main course, please. Jeez.
Pass me the screw. Great.
You don't feel like eating yourself.
No.
Can you?
Yeah, so I need her.
So, Champagne Charlie Bunsen.
Okay.
Where does it go?
I know, I'm just making it up. How's life in the
Entrepreneur world.
and the world of lucrative sales of imported dried fruit?
Fruit
How does
is
this work?
as fruit does.
Oh yeah.
So what is everybody's name again?
How do you know about
Bagel.
I don't know anybody else. Business is doing larvae.
I'm really confused right now.
I know. Just
Well,
Trying to
no,
put
like,
it
what
together
the
means-
what's
Just
the-
have a chat.
what's
Alright,
the-
with alright. I thought you meant generally.
In general?
For the evening, yeah.
Oh, look, it comes out. Oh, wow!
Yeah, it's just that, yeah.
So,
See, it makes you feel like you just want to grab it.
yeah. That's a bit
Alas.
special, that is. Oh, fan of that.
It's James. Do you want rose or red? Oh,
I'm happy with red. I'm thinking like
good. Put the rose down here then. I'm supposed to do these dodgy accents, wait a minute. What's your accent supposed to be?
It's meant to be a mix between Michael Caine and David Williams. No, Michael
Williams.
Well, whatever
Michael
is
Caine
out
and
there.
Kenneth Williams.
Okay.
Shut that door!
Kenneth Williams is a really
Kenny Everett.
Shut that door! Oh, is that
It's
really?
Kenny Everett.
Who's Kenneth Williams?
He was.
Oh, he was in Carry On films.
No, he had this kind of really.
No.
Wasn't it?
No, he had this really.
Was it? No, maybe
Wasn't
you're
he in
right.
the Carry On films?
Yeah,
Kenneth
yeah.
Williams.
Was
Matron.
maybe.
Was
Matron!
Ma-
That's
No,
him.
that's
Was
That's
it?
him, yeah.
Yeah.
Matron.
Matron.
Dead weird.
Yeah, he was the bigger guy,
Right,
wasn't he? He was like, he was very like,
Yeah.
Swar. Swar.
See, I've lost my Welsh accent, but everyone knows I have a checkered past. But actually, the way it reads suggests that anybody with Welsh accent has a checkered past. It said, you've lost your Welsh accent, but everyone knows you have a checkered
I
past.
believe
Everyone
that.
knows you fuck sheep.
I believe that as well.
Trust me, a year and a half in Cardiff. It's fucking true.
Anyone
Yeah.
missing the fork?
3 months in Bournemouth. Spoken truth.
Anyone missing the fork, the big one? Anyone missing the big fork?
Too many jokes, too many jokes. Too
Fork? No.
that was a trick, wasn't it?
She's a murderer. She's got to be.
Anybody missing a fork?
Okay.
Wendy's taken Lords and Lords. She's studying for GCSEs.
I'm just not as smart as you guys. I have to
Okay.
write it down.
I don't know what's happened.
Well, you're right.
Right, we have to discuss secret clues one.
Oh,
and-
yeah, sure.
Alright, wait a minute, so.
We have to discuss them.
Have you
I
looked
thought
at
it was a
secret clues? But it would tell
Secret
you whether
clues,
it would
number
tell
one,
you.
number two can now be examined.
You can look at them. It will tell you whether you're allowed to
I
talk about it or
examined
not.
mine.
So
It
what
will tell you.
happened? You examine yours.
I
Where's
don't know.
clue number
Usually,
two?
what usually happens
Did you
is I get really
examine-
pissed and sort and forget
No,
what
no,
goes
no.
on and then what?
The game.
No, that's what usually happens. I've done this before.
Yeah, but he means
Like, what are we doing
within,
next?
within the scope of the game.
Does it say
I'm gonna
to
go,
discuss
Jen,
it
I'm
or
gonna
not?
go with you on that one. I'm
No, it's fine.
Yeah, shit, man.
What happened? What happened last time I played it? Is everyone got really drunk and then the cassette broke and nobody found out who did it.
Shit, I need to go home knowing who did it. I'm sorry. I can't sit here and not know who did
Did you
it.
have a clue?
Hours.
I have a clue.
So
Does
you
it-
read your,
really?
read your clue.
Red, so-
Yeah, but does it tell you to do? Does it tell you you're supposed to discuss it with anyone? It should say in there if you are. Don't anyone see?
Right.
No.
now, so there's nothing
Okay,
to
alright.
discuss. Do we play the tape now?
It doesn't give
Post.
any instructions.
No.
Well, now I've got.
I guess
Facts
I should
you
just
will
bring it up
reveal.
in the conversation.
Suspects first review their individual bits of information, then begin asking questions and revealing facts. Try to ensure everyone has a chance to read and assimilate fully the information in their booklets.
I have to
For
challenge somebody
the-
who's not here.
The questioning starts. The
How do
round,
you know
is
you're gonna
the
challenge?
round is started by Kitty Killer revealing secret clue number 1.
I love it!
Sorry, I just let you know.
Oh, fact you will reveal. Okay.
No, you're really
Come on then, pussy. Kitty. Whatever.
Pussy killer. Mate. Really?
Right then.
Well, I'm confused. Should I read this first or should I read this first?
You should reveal what you would like to reveal. Love.
Well, I have just received a letter from... What is it again? Whoever a solicitor is that in English a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Holy
From,
schmozer.
from a solicitor. And I've discovered this letter. I don't know how it got into my hands.
I gave it to you.
From,
Your memory's terrible, isn't it?
no, meaning for
Drunk that one.
this.
Sorry.
It says it was written from Lord Michael Daggett, and it's to dear Mansfield, who's the solicitor. Can you pop around beginning next week with a change of my will? And you know who he wants to put in the will now?
Me.
I'm sorry, dear. He
My
has
mom.
requested that you be taken out. By the way,
What a piss.
if Mary Jane's still in there, we need to take her out.
Who?
We need to change that.
What?
You're Mary Jane, yes. Because you've been put in the will.
Who's in the will? Who's in the will?
Yes, well, I'm not so
That
sure.
slag over there.
Yes.
How did you know it
We know the
is?
adjective.
Gina.
The one with the fork in hell.
Yes,
Hey.
it is Tamara. Now, why would Tamara be
Innuendos rule.
written into the will?
Have we got a wiki?
And then
Sorry.
Wiki couldn't
he's
make
already
it.
quite
shit.
dead, right? And he hasn't been written into the will, but she was going to be. And she knew that. Did you know that she was going to be?
Oh, well, I would suggest you change a bit the topic.
That is a direct question,
Are you-
and you
are you
cannot
Tamara,
lie.
Yes.
Is you Tamara?
Well, actually, not quite. I'm quite surprised concerning the will. Yeah. Quite surprised. I
Wait a
didn't
minute.
notice about it.
Is it
But
now?
you've talked about it, you two.
Well, actually, not really. He made kind of a hint, and I wasn't quite sure about what he really wanted to say.
She's good. I think you are, darling. I think you are.
No.
I mesmerised by the pearl necklace.
Shit, man. Jesus. Really?
What? Womanizer, consider the start. That.
No, actually, I had no idea.
You had no idea. Only just a hint.
He made kind of a hint some months ago, but I had really not a single
But
idea.
Mary Jane, how did you know that he was her?
He
That
was
was-
what?
He was what?
She said it's that trump that's been written into the will, and she's been written
And you're out.
How did you know that she was written into the will?
Well,
Or how
I mean,
did you
I
assume
was
this?
expecting to get a large amount of money. I mean, I've been sacking him off for years.
Yes, I know this, but
I've said it's quite delicious.
but now you made an insinuation that it is that trollop over there.
Yeah,
that has
because
been
I've been
written
putting
into the
my,
will.
you know,
How did
putting-
you know this?
putting the mouth
directly?
work in, and then I end up with nothing.
And you just assumed it was her. You're avoiding the question.
Well, look at her.
Just
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
That was
Fuck
it,
you.
didn't oh God.
Tamara.
Sounds like there's a story behind this that a journalist might want to put in the memoirs of
The
the
fact
film.
that I'm so well known doesn't mean absolutely anything. Did you really not agree with that point of view? No, I didn't have a clue.
So nobody else quite aroused by these women arguing? No? Okay.
I'm investigating for
Me
my
neither.
journal.
Good. Fine.
Yes,
Do you think his life was quite boring, and he was just trying to make things up to make his life exciting?
Ha!
No, this is not my purpose for being here.
Why are you writing a biog about this fella anyway, if you don't mind me being so bold?
Why are you so
Be bold.
interested in why I'm here? That's very interesting. Just to get to know the man. He's quite famous, and as you all know, I only write about the most famous people. And he is quite famous, and I want to know his connections and how he became so famous.
Quite a lot of dough too.
If he died more than an hour ago, Where? Where you, darling? Where were you?
I have just arrived, as you.
Well, where have you got an alibi? I don't think you have an alibi. Where were you?
I don't know where I was.
Well, I think you'd better find out.
Oh, so you are Brian Seward.
I know where you were.
Oh, the truth comes out now, sweetheart.
You were with me, my love.
I don't think she was.
I think she was actually.
Oh, yeah, she was actually.
Yeah, we were drinking champagne together, getting
The three of
roused.
us. Actually, the only
I was
person who got out of the room was Brian.
No.
Yeah, Brian, who fucked
Brian.
off just before dinner.
Where
Right.
were you?
Yeah, you dodgy bastard.
Where were
Well, Mary
you?
Jane, how much money
I
were you
was
likely
with-
to lose as a result?
You were now.
I was in Mary Jane, drinking champagne.
With Mary Jane.
But you left quite early.
But this is a very
I'm completely
pertinent
I think
question,
you need
people.
to read this out.
Is anyone else missing something here?
Yes, I want to know how much money she was likely to lose.
I want to know.
This is a direct question
The
to you,
champagne
and you
bottle.
must answer truthfully.
No lies
Do you
here.
know how much money you were likely to lose?
Ah, you know, money here. It's a lot, but you know.
A lot, like
Yeah, and
millions?
I saw it coming, and
Enough to make it worthwhile for killing him if we changed his
what's
will.
money? You know,
Didn't
I've
you,
got
I
21
suppose?
credit cards. Who cares?
Oh, you're quite in debt, are you?
So actually,
Shut
Brian,
up, you know.
you
I'm going to weaken this to my
Yeah,
mother. I'm not
right.
paying it again.
I didn't catch your question.
Okay, Brian Sewer. Who is this?
Brian, he
Yes.
was working for Mr. Jagd. As
Yes.
far as I've understood. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have been
I will,
working with him for many years.
yeah, 10
Don't
years.
drink too much.
10 years.
Did you share anything else apart from wine?
I tried to teach him some to taste wine, but was unsuccessful. That man had no taste for wine.
And you seem to have been expressing this opinion fairly frequently.
Yes, I'm opinion.
It's simply
Everton.
about the wine.
And what did Mr. Jagd think about you expressing your opinion about his bad taste of wine?
Why? No,
Did he disapprove of your opinion?
no, sometimes.
So how come you two are friends? You love wine, he hates wine.
Yes, we have this common.
Common ground, huh?
And what
Hey,
is that
Brian.
common ground?
How?
What is that common ground?
Is it chicks?
It's chicks and wine.
I like your style.
Well,
Actually,
Bluetooth
before
has
when
been
I was going just to the bathroom, I happened to be looking around a little bit, and I saw a paper on the floor, and actually.
Crowd gasp.
It was a letter actually, and of course I tried not to look.
Oh, but you did.
But I couldn't
Oh,
help
but you
myself.
did.
It's human curiosity, wouldn't we all?
And it was actually to Mr. Brian.
Never mind this dribble, woman. Read it.
Mr.
Sorry.
Sewer here is sitting.
So the
Suave.
letter said, "Damn it, man! You don't say things like that about my wine cellar. Not when I'm paying your wages. I don't want to see you at the evening times again. You're fired."
Oh, so you were just sad.
Interesting. Brian.
How much were you earning, Brian?
Come on, Brian.
That's personal.
Got
how
some pictures,
much?
I've got some pictures.
Well, certainly he's a man of character. I've been interviewing him for a little while, and he would never have just sacked you for a personal disagreement.
So did I miss it?
That sucks. Did you suck him for a personal agreement, or did you sack him for a personal
Let me just
agreement?
clarify. Is it suck or a sack?
Was that
Did he
suck?
suck it?
Either way, which one was it? Suck or a sack in his face?
It
I
was
don't know.
sacking.
Sucking.
Sack.
Suck.
No, suck. So you got two northerners at the table,
And we would.
which overrides any other native English, which means suck is suck.
But
Alright?
a sophisticated woman
Sack.
like me would never say that.
Excellent. Delightful. Well, we've all got to earn his diamond somehow. Anyway, Tamara,
We just don't.
where were you about an hour and a half-ish ago, my
She was with me,
dear?
I told
We
you that.
were drinking champagne, the four of us. He was the only one who left the room.
He went off to attend to
Hang on.
Absolutely
The four of you,
Got
you,
sucked,
you,
got
you,
sacked.
and...
Not me. I wasn't
What
drinking
about
champagne,
Terence?
sweetie.
So the chicks were
I
all
was taking
together.
photos.
Drinking champagne, not sucking champagne. Right, just making sure.
Brian was with them, but he left.
Hang on, who's the
Hang on a
four of
minute,
you?
I need
Which
to
four
get
of
a
you
bit-
are drinking champagne?
Us.
Wait.
Ah.
Mary Jane, Gillian,
And I.
Brian, and me.
But you
I was
left.
playing
You left,
billiards
you
in
left
the billiard room
Oh,
with Terence.
I'm sorry, we're not playing bloody Cluedo now. Would you have a lead pipe with you?
I was in the fucking
back.
billiard room.
with Professor
And if
bloody Mr.
Some
White.
describe it as a lead pipe. But
Mr. White.
it's not that there.
Yeah, whatever.
Terence
Mustard.
Shrimp. Terence.
Yes,
Me
what?
and you. Weren't we playing billiards in the billiard room?
Yeah, we're the best.
I drink to that, Terence.
Alright. Oh, we're
You
the
fucking
best.
Ronson.
We always play billiards.
Alright, Charlie.
Next question.
Charlie,
that
where the
was
fuck were
killing
you then?
Charlie's the cat. He's not playing.
We were upstairs in a bedroom, and that's not illegal, is it? Spending our time.
So it depends what you were doing, really, doesn't it?
That's crayfish. Dark horse. I've got the photos. I'm an artist. The camera's my tool. Of course I've got the photographs.
I would like to see those later, though.
Well,
Because I don't believe
Like-
he was in the bedroom.
oh, scheiße. Oh. Okay, fuck.
I'll translate from Bavarian.
Oh, scheiße.
So, the two, you were playing billiards?
Of course.
Am I
Yeah.
right?
Of course.
And you
Hey,
two
yeah.
claim to have been together.
Shagging, drinking, playing.
So you
Get
were
inside.
part of
Until
it.
what time?
Something
You
like
were
that.
playing billiard.
He was in the bath.
Well,
He was
till
the only
about an
one
hour
who was
ago.
alone.
I would say it was probably more than an hour, actually. It's probably an hour and a half. Do you
Yeah.
think?
Okay.
Yeah, an hour and a
How
half.
many rounds was that?
4. He
Where?
won. Next.
Sorry?
So Brian, you were the only one.
How many what?
So
on
you
your
single,
own.
dear.
I had a bath at that time.
And you witnessed
I
it?
had, yes.
Did
And
you use bubble
Hello.
bath?
Bath.
Were you playing with anything in the bath?
I heard billiard balls.
Are you playing with your rubber ducky?
Yeah, I play alone.
Don't fuck with me, Brian. I don't know, I didn't get that.
Did you have- Did you have your matey in the
I don't know
bath?
where it was going.
Have you got any witnesses?
Yeah, but
It's rubber
can
ducky.
speak.
Quack.
Who's your witness?
Rubber ducky.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a
Sounds
minute.
very interesting.
You got a witness that can't speak, and we got a dead body. What's the dead body the witness?
Oh my god, he got flipping Poirot here. I didn't even think of that.
Alright. So
Could
you
be.
were in the bath. You girls were drinking. You were upstairs.
We were playing with some balls,
And we
man.
were
And what were Mr. Jack doing in the bathroom with you?
What was he? Oh, maybe he was playing billiards with us, but no, he wasn't because Wiggy and Martin were.
Did you have a bottle of champagne with you?
Yeah,
You had a bottle of champagne in the bath.
in the bath. I take his
Bye,
company
Brian.
from the drawing room.
Hey? Where was the bath?
No, I was drinking champagne. I take a bottle from the drawing
Then you
room
went, you took
Ah.
the champagne.
while I was with the girls.
And what were you doing with Mr. Jagged in the bathroom with the lead piping?
It's unorthodox, but it's effective.
It's personal.
Just nobody wants to question me that when I was younger I worked in a Jewish nightclub.
I love your past, but I don't really care, to be honest, because
No
I'm not
worries.
told I do. I don't care. I don't care.
Right, well, let's look at that then.
Would anyone like to know that I had some dodgy associations with you?
Who are you?
But we're not going to talk about that. Because we'll be forever indebted to Michael Jagged.
I will always be forever indebted to my... No.
Oh, to Champagne
Yeah,
Charlie.
to Lord Michael Jackson.
Me too.
Everyone's indebted to
After
me.
my break in the movies.
Mate, Red
What
was
was
some
that you
buddies.
just said?
I'm only to
Everyone's
reveal
indebted
if
to
I'm
me.
challenged.
No, to
No,
Michael
why is
Jagged.
that?
You are
Because I run a shop and then they use their credit cards.
It sounds a little dark.
Did you sell champagne?
About 8 o'clock, I shut up shop, turn the lights out. Gets dark.
Excellent. Have we all revealed
Enough that we need
when
to.
challenged?
Oh, no.
Apart from Kitty.
Who hasn't been challenged?
She's
Babs.
not being
Bet
challenged.
you've got a lot to fucking reveal, haven't you, Kitty?
Oh shit, I fell off a chair. I think that
Who's paying you?
Oh shit, man.
Who's paying me
Who's
for it?
paying you for your book?
It all comes on the outcome of who buys the book at the end. But
Do you want some
I'm
photos?
really quite... that might help with the sales. You know, when you start to write a book and the news gets out that you're writing about a famous person, the sales sound very good. But then by the time it's written, oftentimes the interest has gone away and then you don't have the sales. So it's always a risk. So it has to be on content.
I bet they sell better when the bloke dies.
Is this all in the
It's-
script? This is brilliant. Come on.
No, I mean, remember.
All right.
Michael Jackson dies, everything sells like hotcakes. You're writing a book about a fella that's
Yes, and
just
I
died.
just need those photos you've taken to spice it up if I need.
Well, I'm an artist.
Yes, I want to keep it classy. I don't
The
want
camera is my tool.
It's not what I heard, sunshine. Down on the docks they say your tool is of a different calibre.
Not in the billiards room, no way.
And how would you know that? Is
What
that
the
from
pink
your
and then the
shape?
brown.
Good cue stick, my fellow. Good cue stick. Nice balls.
Thank you, I polish them every night.
All I know is that I have an alibi. I was drinking with these lovely
Liar.
people.
Oh yeah.
Liar. She is the double body. She's a body double.
Together. When he left to go to the
We
bath,
can confirm.
but he was missing a half hour after he
No,
started
suspect here. I don't really think so because I'm not quite sure what these two were doing with the others as well. Huh?
All
That was
I know
quite
is
weird.
he was alone with the dead bloke. He was. Were you the last person to see him alive? Do you think?
Him.
No.
No, I wasn't. I was playing billiards.
Took me a photo
What?
before I.
Did you take a photo of him in the bath, naked, with
Yeah.
Mr. Mansfield?
Oh shit.
Mrs. Jackson.
Mr. Jacket.
So that's a good one. I don't know.
No, I most certainly did not.
Were you blackmailing him?
No, of course not. I don't blackmail.
I may have to take a camera.
There is something.
No.
So you're saying you didn't take a photo of
I
him?
did not take a photograph. I did not. Lord Michael Jagger got me into this business, for God's sake.
So you are indebted to him also.
He was my father figure. I had everything in front of him. I had nothing. But the camera is my tool.
I like your British accent, to be honest.
Dead kitty.
Who'd like main course?
Oh,
Main course.
wow.
Let's rotate it.
Wow.
This is a lot of food.
Do what you can, love. Just shove it in your mouth and sour it down.
I feel your presence.
We learned that from billiards.
I teach in English.
You're teaching English. Where?
All over. It's freelancing with a few schools, so
Oh, wow.
I go to businesses when they want
Do
people.
you have to be a proper English teacher to teach English, or can you just speak
You can
very
just
good English?
be English.
It's enough to get by.
No, seriously, that's
Is
the
it business
qualification.
English?
Eh?
Business English?
Yeah.
Legal English.
Oh yeah, legal English as well.
Do you need to be a lawyer to teach?
You don't,
Yeah, you
but
got-
I
It's an
am,
advantage.
which helps.
I have a friend, a good friend, who's also a lawyer. He's working for big companies, fusions and things. Shall I ask him if he wants? Because he seems to be quite busy working on Saturdays and Sundays as well. Maybe we can arrange it.
Maybe we need something.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
So I will arrange to go out, the four of us, for a dinner. Because he seems to be very busy and he's always complaining about this.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Do you have them take tests and grade papers? And
I've done one.
I
I'm
just
at,
talk to them because, like, my
Sarah
German teacher,
Farrah
she just
spoke
talks
to
to me
you.
about her personal life. And I'm sat there, I'm like, you know what? I didn't really care that you're pregnant.
Vegetarian.
I'm like, I'm kidding, I did. But, like, all we talk about is, like, you know, she asks me, she sits there and she's like, so, who have you been seeing? What have you been doing? And I'm like, this really isn't improving my German, actually.
Okay.
It's a conversation.
Babs.
Well, yeah.
When I had a group this afternoon, it started normally.
Sorry,
and in half an hour I was looking
to
at it.
name
So just tell me, we want to know what the
character.
differences are between Germany and England.
Oh no.
So what? Okay, end of English lesson.
Where did you start, right? Trains run on time.
Like that.
I said you've got this myth that trains run on time, but they're no better than England. And they're like,
Oh, come on, they are better.
They're amazing.
oh, they are.
Oh,
not.
they're the best. Honestly, I've been stood for an S-bar and be like that 1 minute, pretty much 1 minute later. Hello,
Where do you
train.
live?
Where it's like, what, here in Munich?
It doesn't happen on our line.
No?
Oh, come on, it's not
It's brilliant.
They're next to the Feldhaus. Marvellous.
No, it doesn't have the
No, when you stood at a platform in England, it's like, we're sorry to announce. Oh, really? Again? Really? You're always sorry, Mr. Man behind that tannoy.
At least they apologise. Yeah, they just go, train's gone.
Train's gone. Where's it gone? Not on the track. I remember seeing that sign for the first time. Zughaus, and it took Feldhaus, and I was like that. What do you mean it fell off? Everyone was like that, what? So it fell out? It fell off the track? What the fuck? What? Okay. Oh, this good?
I'm not scared, it's not that bad.
I'm excited.
Thank you.
It's wonderful. Thank you.
Do we have a pause? Do we have to stay in character?
Well,
Yes, darling. Eat your
No, okay.
aubergine.
This is fair. But why are we in the main pause?
well,
Do the same character.
no, but I don't even run the characters that fits the personality, you see. I mean, I am a successful pop star and you are a philandering alcoholic, so...
I'm camp cool and collected.
Well, easy fucking peasy then, isn't it?
I thought you arranged it next week for
Now look at this.
Tuesday.
Tiny fuck.
Or Wednesday, or which would it be? Which days are
I don't know for you.
You what? You got a little four?
Apart from
She asked if someone was listening to Big
Apart
Break.
from Tuesday, Wednesday.
But no vote.
Finally. I'll be here all night. Try the steak. It's delicious.
Jane, I have to tell you, I already ate before I came because I thought 8 o'clock.
No worries, because we ran out of food.
No,
when we
no,
just-
I was wondering,
Oh, sorry.
can I have it for lunch tomorrow?
Stoggy bag.
The Americans.
Can I bag this?
It's so yummy, but I'm so full.
Are you ready for?
I like
Just try it.
I did.
I'll chuck the
It's
rest
very
away.
good.
No,
No, I
rest.
want it,
She wants it.
but I'm just full.
She's just full.
alright.
I
We'll
love
sort it out.
vegetables and
Got a bit of Tupperware.
I've got infinite Tupperware.
Sounds
Or
like a
even a
British
Ziploc.
family.
I'm just so full.
That's what I heard. I don't know. Is that
What was meant to be?
You will be after our finish already. How's that? Is that better?
That's better.
Where was that supposed to be from?
Did I do that in a northern accent?
I have no
Shit.
idea.
Hang on, especially semi-Welsh and London school or something like that, but fuck it.
Does it
You
look
need to
the
think
same?
of Ivor the engine.
How does it go over the engine?
I don't
Because
know,
I keep
it's the
thinking
horrible
of,
Welsh
I keep
accent.
thinking of fucking
Borridar,
drummer
Borridar.
from the Beatles, and that's Thomas the Tank
Tom,
Engine.
yeah,
so
yeah.
What's
Over
Ivor?
the engine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jen.
Jones the steam.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Greg, can I have a cup of coffee, please? Okay then. I remember working behind the bar and like speaking back to them in a semi-Welsh accent. That's what I wanted to do. I was like, of course you can. What? Borridar.
Corsican?
Of course you can.
Where did he come from? Well, Corsica, presumably, but I mean, how did he fit in the
Of
story?
course he-
Manuel.
Yeah.
I'll have a cup of coffee.
Wasn't sure.
No, thank you. Oh, what, are you allowed?
Yeah.
Alright, I've not monitored the it does empty pretty quick, but fine, go on.
Tell me to stop.
Stop. You told me when to shove it in my ass. Like it. We'll get you some Tupperware. Wendy. Or should I say, Kitty.
Kitty, I like Kitty.
Perhaps we should assume our names. You know, just for a day or two.
I'm Terence.
I am Terence.
And the camera is my tool. It's been engraved in my memory forever. I love my camera.
I think we should do the next bit.
Just eating. You
Yes.
sure? Alright.
Multitasking.
I'm not multitasking, my boy.
Alright.
Bloody hell. Really?
Charlie's supposed to be ready.
I'm lost.
Do we go straight on to the next one? Or do we play a
No,
tape?
wait,
Time
we've
Terence.
got the tape.
Do you have a lovely tea
Right, are you
times?
ready, everyone? Are you
Sorry.
ready, everyone?
Yep.
What are you gonna
Well,
God
hello.
love me too.
Did you miss me, baby? Did you?
Did ya?
I bet you did.
Love you, babe.
So what have you found out? Well, you found out where everyone was when Lord Michael died. Terence Shrimp and Oliver Steed were playing billiards. And Martin X
We
and
were.
Wiggy can confirm that.
Rigging
Champagne Charlie Bunsen and Babs Crayfish were upstairs in bed.
Banging!
And Mary Jane Faithful's Kitty Killer and Tamara Farah Bucktooth were in the drawing room. Drawing, presumably. Monsieur went upstairs for a bath, but that was later. He was in the drawing room with
He's
the others
talking.
when Lord
Can't leave
Michael
it
was
in the
killed.
Someone else's
Oh
house.
yeah, he was killed. We're definitely talking murder, baby. Lord Michael was poisoned, and there's traces of poison on the champagne cork.
Oh, scheiße. But you didn't have anything to drink? Sorry.
Who'd want to kill someone in a house like this?
Oh, God!
Charlie.
Like Grossman.
And Lord Michael was right behind you when you were being naughty, putting his money where your mouth was, yeah. And Terence Shrimp and Oliver Steed, you used to work for the two of them.
Oh, me.
I guess that's why Lord Michael helped your careers along. But why was he helping you, Wiggy? Why, baby, why?
Come on, Wiggy.
And you two,
Wiggy's not
Mary
here.
Jane
Wiggy's not
Focus,
I was just saying that, lads. Come on, Wiggy.
is shameless. Shameless.
Just the end of the
You just
thing.
wanted to get your hands on his
It's a band,
boodle,
isn't it?
his fondue lips,
Takes
his
you to-
lolly.
Mary
That's not
Jane.
swinging, baby. What about you, Brian Sealer? Turns out that Lord Michael didn't want you on his newspaper.
Ha!
He gave you the old Chelsea boot, didn't he? Maybe you wanted to kill him before anyone found out. Or maybe Kitty Killer here wanted to kill him to boost sales of her book. Hey, Kitty.
Kitty, kitty.
Crazy name, baby. I never forget a kitty. You want to sink your claws in me sometime? I got a split, baby. But here's a couple of letters.
Like a banana.
Right, well, wait a minute.
Gosh.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Well, Kitty.
So,
Interesting.
Yes.
Tamara, what do you think of it?
so,
So,
Yeah, speeches.
he was murdered after all.
Charlie,
Yeah. Now the fat's really in the frying pan. Now the chickens are moving home to toast. Coming home to roast, even.
Going to come home.
Nothing beats a good toast. You mark my words, someone's gonna pay for this.
someone like you, perhaps. Charlie.
Welsh. I'm joking.
Never afraid to bring the law on a bit when you help your interests.
Very good.
Well, that's just a pot calling a kettle. You've given a few people a slap before now.
Don't have to carry on with it, well.
No, you don't.
Not my style, sweetheart. Come on, guys. Poisoning's for... That's not tough.
How
Poisoning's
bad?
for pussies. Fuck that. Real men don't do poison, you knobhead.
What
That's-
are
I
you
added the last
saying?
name, sorry
That
about
it was Terence Shrimp?
Oh, get her. You're no better than you ought to be, dearie. You've spent the last 6 months with your nose in the gutter trying to sniff out some dirt.
Are you referring to the research I
That was
conducted
cockney.
for my biography of Lord Michael?
You call it what you like, dear. I call it snooping.
Snooping.
You even paid for a private dick, didn't you?
Who
Private,
has?
private dick.
What did he find?
Who hasn't?
What did he find out?
Well, I'm just not at liberty to reveal the results of my research, but I'll tell you this. I know all about what you've done, and it's not very pretty. But it's Miss Faithless who intrigues me.
Oh, really? You almost interest me.
Yes, you and Lord Michael splitting up must have been very traumatic. It was him who left you, wasn't it?
Was it? Tell me more. Tell me more.
Did you put up a fight?
Tell me more, tell me more.
No,
It's
wasn't your
called
line.
Sorry.
what?
bitch. It's none of your business. No, I mean,
Oh,
your
yeah.
line is none of your business.
It's none of your business. And it's got nothing to do with Lord Michael being murdered. It's all ancient history.
Yeah, you tell him.
Well, I don't know much about history, but I do know about geography, and I think it's very suspicious that Brian Stewart left us in the drawing room.
Dodgy bastard.
I wasn't even born, and no one can prove where he was before dinner.
Lord Michael was already dead by then, you bimbo. Don't you pay attention?
Can we just get on with it? The sooner I can get out of here, the better. Seriously.
Okay, Wiggy's gone.
Wiggy's not here. Fuck Wiggy.
Okay,
Clues to
secret
info.
clues for info.
Alright!
Oh, here comes David.
Excellent performance, everybody. Fantastic. Absolutely
Brilliant.
fine.
Break a leg, guys.
Brilliant.
Break a leg. Break a leg.
This is a
Absolutely
good
great.
group. This is way better than
Anybody
the
with
last
caramel latte?
Woohoo! It's
Absolutely
terrible.
delightful.
one. But while you're reading it, I'm gonna...
You'll box it carefully and don't read the letter. Be careful with your box. It's really
What's that?
inappropriate.
What's that?
It's really inappropriate.
What was the last line?
It said, be careful with your box. Inappropriate flag. No, it's not just there, but please be careful.
Nice sight here. Mary Jane. That is a delightful hat. Tell me.
Oh my god.
So,
Right, Babs. Love you, Babs.
so Brian, you like baths, do you?
Yeah.
Who tells you what you're supposed to tell him?
Oh, hang on.
I haven't read it. I'm just,
We tell him.
Often take a bath in another man's house, do you, Brian?
Yeah. Once in a while.
Fancy one now, or you?
Want to join me?
Super duper. Alapita T. Hooper. That's green eggs and ham for anyone who doesn't have 5-year-old kids.
I was going to say, is that Welsh?
That's Dr. Seuss at his best.
Alright.